I have a very oily face, but in the summer, I do love a glowy, fresh look. So in this video, I'm just going to show you guys what I like to do to make sure that my makeup lasts long, but gives me a fresh look. First is skincare. I am trying out this new gen skincare right now, and honestly, I'm really loving it. It feels light, hydrated, and it gives me this slight tag, but glow within. I'm going to prime my face. I'm going to make sure that the areas that do get oily are covered. I love this primer because it gives me the matte look, fills in my pores. It doesn't make my skin look dry, and that's exactly what I want for my oily skin. I'm taking a glowy foundation that has medium to full coverage, but I'm using a brush to apply it thinly onto my face. I like to keep things very, very thin, especially for cream products. I want one layer of even coverage. Even though I'm using a glowy foundation, this does dry a soft matte, but it leaves a glow behind. Using whatever is left on the brush, I'm just going to brush it onto my forehead. I don't like a lot of makeup on my forehead in general, so this part doesn't really get covered. Peeking off any excess foundation with a sponge, this really just helps marinate the product into your skin and your skincare. For blush, I like to go with a cream blush just because they often tend to go towards the more matte putty side. So I'm just going to take either or the Morphe cream blushes. And I'm just going to make sure that it's super pigmented so you can still see it under the powder. You're going to see why I'm not mixing any illuminators or highlights into this blush. For the perimeters of my face, I like to go in for darker shades just to make sure that I can get a soft blend between the contours and my foundation. This is the Kosas Cloud Set. So this one does have an airy finish to it. And because I still want this to be glowy but on matte skin, I'm going to go in for a blush topper like this. This is a blush highlighter hybrid. Still has pigment of a blush, but it has the luminosity of a highlighter. And to get it really flushed out, I like to take a couple colors, a orange, corally, peachy, pink, and a nice highlighter shade, and place it right on top of my cheeks where the sun would hit it. This is going to blend in the blush, contour, and bronzing all in one to make our skin look glowy and bronzy. Then I'm going to apply some on my nose just to highlight it a little bit with blush. I feel like blush plays such a big part because look at my skin. It's still matte, but the face looks glowy and fresh. And this is how I look glowy with a matte base with oily skin. And you guys, the results don't lie. It is glowy, fresh, even with a matte base.